going on, guys? It's your boy, it's Kaz, and we're back with another one. Today we're going to be reacting to Blindsight Cypher with Blindsight, Crypt, Grizzy Hendrix, Lex Bratcher, DK rap artist, Gatsb7, Skeem, plus more. I do know a couple of these names off of previous YouTube ciphers that I've heard them on. Also, I'm just going to come out and say it. I want to say the most known for me on this is definitely Crypt. Crypt goes hard. Crypt is amazing. He's an amazing artist. But anyway, I figured why not, let's get this done. Shout out to Big Kahuna for, letting me know about this when it was dropping. Also, I do want to say some of you may know that I have been under the weather, feeling sick. That hasn't changed. I still am. I am taking Lyme disease medicine. I have been for a little bit now, so hopefully after this bottle of medicine is gone, I will be back to full health. I can only hope for that because, I can barely leave my house right now. It's bad. But I wanted to get this done for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get right into this and see what they got cooking.
Oh no, like why would they hit up? Hold up, he don't even get 100 streams on the solo. They sit around the bitch about the line up, but they know I got hits like Coco. Like, look at my wrist, you won't see shit, cause I don't got time to put up with the bitch. Now give me a minute before I get ticked. I'm handing out O's, please don't compare me to nobody else, cause I wouldn't wanna make anyone jealous. Like being on top is something I relish. The stories
I like this, and I'm pretty sure, because in the first bar he's like, oh no, why would they hit up Holo? This is Holo music, I'm pretty sure. I did see something about him changing his name to Banksy. I have done a reaction to him before. He is pretty dope. He had a really, really deep song that I liked. But no, I definitely like some of the bars in here, especially, staying on the top like Relish. Also, how he was like, you look at my wrist, you'll see nothing. He's not trying to flex his money. He's not trying to flex how big he is, you know what I mean? Because when he came in here, he's like, why would they hit me up? Like, he said he doesn't stream 100K solo, but still he's confident in his ability in his music, and that's really all you just need, But I do like I said about the part where he's like, look at my wrist, you'll see nothing, because you don't need, a lot of people think in, rap music or just any music, you need to be the fanciest, you need to have the best bling, you need to be, worth the most, but that's not, it's talent. It all comes down to talent, so I like how he's starting this out.
anyone jealous of being on top is something I relish. The stories I'm telling don't need no embellishing. I had a vision of making it big, but the picture it changed when it started developing. Now I'm just in it to make.
But the picture has changed when it started developing. That was a dope ass line, honestly.
Embellishing. I had a vision of making it big, but the picture it changed when it started developing. Now I'm just in it to make me a living and live in heaven without working for devils. Got me.
That gave me cold chills because we all know what that means, He just wants to be at the top and say he did it himself, basically be in the heavens, living the life. And not being controlled by the devils, the industry, the labels. I like that. That was dope.
I'm just in it to make me a living and live in heaven without working for devils. Got me feeling like, ooh, jeez. The way I stay after my green, they ask me and my name is Blue Cheese. When I put pen to the paper, I feel like Gatsby. I got that new lease. I signed it BANXY. If you're wondering who is he.
Queen City on my vertebrae, every time I step, it's a king move. Far be it from a palm boy, you a song man, let it ring through. I'm a dwarf that, this is Warcraft, I can treat y'all like a Shing Tzu. I can rap mix, make a vid quick, then I'll master that, I can sing too. Ain't no one hungry as this, the minuscule kid from the city who did a few hits. And not a millimeter, got him crossed out, I guess the shots don't miss like pop, pop, pop. Wait, only time you really get on site is online with a bovine. Give me the beef and beat the beat, I peep the shit.
Hold on, let me go to the back to. I'm gonna play almost this whole verse, but that one bar, only time you get on site, like that kind of made his whole verse for me, honestly. I want to say that bar right there made his whole verse to me. You only get on site, and bro, I just need to hear that one more time.
Song man, let it ring through. I'm a dwarf that, this is Warcraft, I can treat y'all like a Shing Tzu. I can rap mix.
I don't know World of Warcraft, so that went right over my head. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've never that game just looks boring as hell to me.
Make a vid quick, then I'll master that, I can sing too. Ain't no one hungry as this, the minuscule kid from the city who did a few hits. And not a millimeter, got him crossed out. I guess the shots don't miss like pop, pop, pop. Wait, only time you really get on site is online with a bovine. Give me the beef and beat the beat, I peep the sheep. I need to keep a close eye on the bow.
What is he... He's definitely he's got to be talking about a video game, right? The only time you get on site is... But I'm missing that one word. It's got to be a video game. That's the only thing I can think of, you know? And also, the biggest shit talkers you will ever see come out on video games. They will never do... Bro, I love it. I love it. Oh, man. But no, I'm pretty sure he's talking about a video game right there. And I don't know what one, though. It's... Because he already talked about World of Warcraft. So I just don't know which one. It's got to be like a search and destroy type game, though, because you get on site. That's the, you know, the site. I don't know.
It's the minuscule kid from the city who did a few hits. And not a millimeter, got him crossed out. I guess the shots don't miss like pop, pop, pop. Wait, only time you really get on site is online with a bovine. Give me the beef and...
With a bovine. I don't know what... I don't know. That's going over my head.
Beat the beat, I peep the sheep. I need to keep a close eye on the bow, right? Never folding, ain't no...
This man just did... Little Bo Peep with sheep. What? That was totally a like Bo Sheep Peep, but he did it.
Wait, only time you really get on site is online with a bovine. Give me the beef and beat the beat. I peep the sheep. I need to keep a close eye on the bow, right? Never folding, ain't no origami. Got me off hinge. I don't need to swipe right. Show a hold 'em, close the door. I'm Johnny, broke it in. I see you closing low light. Oh, you copy paste the same drug lines from the last guy. That's a Xerox and a Xanax bar. Funny how the two always coincide. Yeah.
I'ma jump on my way up into the game and now I finally get a little bit of traction. Everybody's learning my name and now it's time to step it up. I need to go a little harder, now I'm springing into action. Seems like everybody wanna do it for the money, but I do it for the love and the passion. Watch me prepping for the team. Go silly when I sing. Hillbilly with some bling bling, shining through the highlight like a full moon. Just another rebel, Johnny Cash, still looking for June. And everybody wanna tune in to my new shit, wanna hear me ripping and shredding it up in the mix. I got the new coming soon. Who knew I was making moves? Who knew I was paying dues? Who knew I was making tunes? Banging so sick, make you bang your head back and forth, break your neck, Charlie bucket with the.
I've never heard of this dude, but he's got a nice flow. He's definitely got a nice flow. But yeah, I've never. He kind of reminds me. This is just I'm saying what he he kind of reminds me of Young Gravy. Give me a young. I mean, not in style, not in music. Just look, honestly. I was like, is this young? And then I had to look at the name. Like, no. Oh shit, but no, he's definitely got a good flow.
The passion, watch me prepping for the team. Go silly when I sing. Hillbilly with some bling bling, shining through the highlight like a full moon. Just another rebel, Johnny Cash, still looking for June. And everybody wanna tune in to my new shit, wanna hear me ripping and shredding it up in the mix. I got the new coming soon. Who knew I was making moves? Who knew I was paying dues? Who knew I was making tunes? Banging so sick, make you bang your head back and forth, break your neck. Charlie bucket with the golden ticket. No rose on my throne and the thicket. This shit is another cypher for the hitless, and you should know I only fuck with the realest. I'm feeling that.
So yeah, basically he's just talking all about himself in that one. He's confident. He's definitely confident. He's like, I'm Charlie with the golden ticket. He's going to that fucking chocolate factory. He feels like he made it. I mean, I don't know if he feels like he made it, to the level he wants to be, but he definitely feels like he's making traction. That's what he's going for. But yeah, I definitely like the confidence, and that verse was fire. First time hearing, he's got potential, no doubt.
I only fuck with the realest, I'm feeling that. I'm blessed and humble and grateful to be where I'm at. Raise up a glass, I would drink to that, I'm out.
They're like I want me a piece, so I gotta war for my piece. You better believe I won't go to war for my piece, but I gotta war for my piece. So fuck all the trees.
Ooh, okay. I honestly thought he might have I don't know if it's just for the YouTube ciphers, but I want to say it was number 1 and number 2. He came in with like the same thing, just different. He was like, hi there, I'm new here. I'm the dickhead with the blue hair. And then he said in the next one, he was like, hi there. He said something, and it was like the same thing, but just switched up just a little bit, and it was dope. I honestly thought, like, some people might have hated it, but I think that was so creative, So I didn't know if he was gonna do that, but that was even. I like that better, what he just did. Hold up.
They're like I want me a piece, so I gotta war for my piece. You better believe I won't go to war for my piece, but I gotta war for my piece. So fuck all the trees, and I am a vet when it comes to the rappers. So stop with the cap, because I'm an assassin. A man I just rap like a white chick, cooked them, they're not seasoned. Woo.
Whoa, yo, he just called out non-seasoned chicken, and we all know who be not seasoning their chicken. But anyway, I gotta hear this War With My Piece again, bro. That shit was just fire, honestly. That play on words.
To that, I'm out.
They like I want me a piece, so I gotta war for my piece. You better believe I won't go to war for my piece, but I gotta war for my piece. If I call the trees, and I am a vet when it comes to the rappers. So stop with the cap because I'm an assassin. A man I just rap like a white chick, cooked them, they're not seasoned. Woo. Man, I rap so real, be in your lane and you end up roadkill. Man, I like no deal. When I spit venom, my ink will cover your whole body like Schofield. Man, I talk smack, but I don't react. Man, I shoot like Shaq and I ball like Ozil. Man, I just so ill, and if your girl wanna drink my cum, that's goat milk.
That's goat milk. Oh my, yo, this honestly is probably the hardest verse I've heard from him though. I just off that, bro, like how he came in with the war piece, bro. This is probably my favorite fucking verse from DK, honestly.
But I don't react, man, I shoot like Shaq and I ball like Ozil. Man, I just so ill, and if your girl wanna drink my cum, that's goat milk. Catch me in the net when I post, when I make a Starbucks, no Costa. It's gonna cost you, the penalty is I'ma hit a motherfucker with a hook. That's a crossbar, I'm not a pop star, look at this roster. Pack full of spitters, we nothing but beasts. Some of these spitters are new in the scene, achieving their dreams. So next better give them an introduction.
Mr. I'm up next. Ice cold, get my blood checked like I'm D-low. Ice in my veins, flow strong, might go get a drug test. Yeah, I actually got it, these niggas is not it. How many times can I explain? I've been the man since I started, I ball, get be guarded, missionary, fucking the game. I shoot my shot from the logo like Dame. If you on my list, I scratch out your name. Move like a savage, ain't talking Samad. Go ask him yourself and he'll tell you the same. Feel like
I like that. I definitely like that bar, Samad Savage bar. That was a dope shout out. I've never heard this guy either. I've never heard so far dope flow. I do want to say DK, I feel he's had the hardest verse so far though. He's definitely had the hardest verse. Like that man, he came in.
got it, these niggas is not it. How many times can I explain? I've been the man since I started, I ball, get be guarded, missionary, fucking the game. I shoot my shot from the logo like Dame. If you on my list, I scratch out your name. Move like a savage, ain't talking Samad. Go ask him yourself and he'll tell you the same. Feel like I get no respect. Y'all got me waiting and waiting. I feel like I'm waiting on stimulus checks. Nevertheless, I'm making moves in silence but never suppressed. Dragging these rappers, yeah.
I like that. I'm making moves in silence but never suppressed. That's a dope bar. The one of the stimulus checks, I've heard that a lot, honestly. But no, I definitely like the the moving in silence but never suppressed.
Moves in silence but never suppressed. Dragging these rappers, yeah. Spiral on Christmas, yeah. To the Chris Kringle, yeah. Making a hit list, I got a rap addiction, but I see no recognition. I'm a mathematician. Subtract the hate to make it rain. It's bad conditions. Go ghost like an apparition.
Y'all better breathe up. These weak fucks don't eat none. My tea stuffed. I need bud. That's 3 blunts. We smoke those and breathe up. I cheese some like pizza. This dough sauce and heat up. To each one his own way, his own pay. You cheap cocker. Show 'em how I go in the booth on the wall when I move. Bitch flow through the room. Got smoke on beef and I overconsume when we eat. Added cheese to our oats. It's more. We be snacking good. I'm crafty way I'm knocking. Ooh, baby, pass a wood. I'm hungry and I awesome food. I be horny shit. Story of my life, it's glorious. Sugar my online like 40 shit. Main chick, mad dad, she support the kid. I don't know. Baby, take it slow. Put your mama on shit like a diaper for dolls. I don't mean to gross. I mean, I'm on my solo shit.
Flow's nice. Flow is nice, but I'm not really. Honestly, I'm not really hearing. I just think I want just saying words. In my opinion, and a lot of people like that nowadays. I can't say a lot of people like just the rapping kind of quick but not saying much. That's kind of what I'm getting. I do like the flow, definitely has potential, but I'm not really hearing like any point to this verse. If I'm like 100% honest, I'm not hearing a point to it. It's just like a whole bunch of I don't know, just a jumbled verse in my opinion. Or let me try and listen closer, but I don't know. That's just what I'm getting.
I go in the booth on the wall when I move. Bitch flow through the room. Got smoke on beef and I overconsume when we eat. Added cheese to our oats. It's more. We be snacking good. I'm crafty way I'm knocking. Ooh, baby, pass a wood. I'm hungry and I awesome food. I be horny shit. Story of my life, it's glorious. Sugar my online like 40 shit. Main chick, mad dad, she support the kill. No, baby, take it slow. Put your mama on shit like a diaper for a dance. I don't mean to gross, I mean I'm on my solo. Shit, when she drop it on my bop, it got me loco. Quick as
Yo, Blindsight, thank you for the mic time. Chris of the think.
Yeah, I want to say I like his flow, but that verse was just nothing. It had no meaning, no backbone to it. I don't know. That's just all I could say, honestly. Just no really meaning to that verse. Definitely good flow though. You like, if you can just throw in some like meaning or something, you know, have a point to what you're, you know, not just a bunch of thrown in. Definitely could have been dope as hell. Definitely could have been dope as hell. But I have not heard of him before either. I think that was Books the rapper. But now we got Namson, and I've never heard of Namson or Nam. I don't know. I might have butchered that, but I've never heard of the next one either.
when she drop it on my bop, it got me loco. Quick as
Yo, Blindsight, thank you for the mic time. Chris of the think the kings I get to share the beat with RMCs I listen to while I was getting through. Some had a tough times, but I'm living proof that you don't gotta slip the news. So give it to any negativity plaguing you. The haters who try to bring you down, but we paying to watch a pay-per-view of this rap shit. That's Nick. Had a class with him back in high school. I knew him pretty well. We were real cool. Nah, dude, you didn't like me then. You don't like me now. Do me a favor. Keep my name out your mouth. Like who you know killing all the flows like that? Who been spitting all the blood like a newborn bat, like a Wuhan bat with a fruit ass bat? I infect the whole world like ooh, that's that. Got a couple million dead and a
Well, we all know what that is, but I do like the bar where he was like, you know, you say, you know, you never used to know me in high school. You never used to like try and be like, hey, what's up? But now you're like, hey, remember me? It's like, nah, fuck out of here. You know, I do like that shit because that shit happens daily. That shit happens like, I probably to literally everyone. You know, it just like, it's sad. It's honestly sad. I definitely like Namson's flow. It's different. But that coronavirus bar, that was... I was just waiting for it. I was waiting for someone, you know?
You the haters who try to bring you down, but we paying to watch a pay-per-view of this rap shit. That's Nick. Had a class with him back in high school. I knew him pretty well. We were real cool. Nah, dude, you didn't like me then. You don't like me now. Do me a favor. Keep my name out your mouth. Like who you know killing all the flows like that? Who been spitting all the blood like a newborn bat, like a Wuhan bat with a fruit ass bat? I infect the whole world like ooh, that's that. Got a couple million dead and a couple million in bad. All I need now is a couple million bands and a couple million fans. Then we filling all the stands and we sticking to the plan. When I stick it to the man, I'm the champ that I can't face. I've been pulling out the strings when I touch bass. Think about it for a minute. That's a double word play. I ain't trying to hurt brains, but it's Namson. Remember the name. Watch me hop.
See, I like that. I like that with the playing the strings, you know, and he... Hold up. Let me hear that one more time. I got to. This actually, you know, I don't know. That... I gotta say that last verse was definitely, not from Namson, but I don't know. It threw my whole... Trying to figure out what it was about just threw my whole brain off, you know. But this guy definitely brought it back for me. Let me see what he's saying at the end here.
All the flows like that. Who been spitting all the blood like a newborn bat, like a Wuhan bat with a fruit ass bat? I infect the whole world like ooh, that's that. Got a couple million dead and a couple million in bad. All I need now is a couple million bands and a couple million fans. Then we filling all the stands and we sticking to the plan. When I stick it to the man, I'm the champ that I can't face. I've been pulling out the strings when I touch bass.
That right. Okay, so. I like the part where he's, you know, he needs obviously a couple million, you know, that's being a little greedy, you're not gonna lie, but no, he wants, you know, a good ass fan base, like a stan fan base, you know, and those stans, they be rough, let's just say that, but no, he wants a fan base like that much, that's got that much love for him, you know, so that way when he goes to, you know, I want to say, because he said stick it to the man, and we all know what that means, you know, he going against the grain, doing what people normally don't do, doing what people get killed for doing, you know, I'm just going to throw that because it's true, but no, and I like when people do that. I love when artists do that, you know, they take what's actually going on in the world and use it to bring truth, you know, and I hope that happens. So that bar right there, I love it. I definitely love it. But the playing the puppeteers, I want to say that is also him kind of saying how other artists do it. You know, they definitely there's some artists out there that definitely, you know, treat their fans like puppets. You know, and even bigger than artists. You know, I call them the higher up people. what do? They're literally pulling strings every single day and playing fucking puppets with literally the whole world. You know, it's so sad. So I like that bar. That was clean.
And we sticking to the plan when I stick it to the man. I'm the champ that I can't face. I've been pulling out the strings when I touch bass. Think about it for a minute, that's a double word play. I ain't trying to hurt brains, but it's Manson, remember the name.
Watch me hop on this shit and go bonkers. Screaming fuck the world with no condom. Life's a bitch, I just pray she swallows. I'm too cocky like easy conscious. Niggas rocking with me like Nirvana. I go dumb motherfucker, blind bitch, let's be honest. I'm already the hottest. You're dealing with a fucking monster. Shatta, blocka, red dot on you like Alibaba. Suck my dick, I suck on your tatas. Goo goo gaga. Wear my baba, the baby bada. If I had a wish, I would fuck Rihanna. Foxy Brown, get Il Nana. Blindsight, this beat is fire.
Oh man, bro. What's up with sitting on the basketball hoops though? Him and Gatsby, did they plan that or something? I don't know. I think you would not see that. Two different people in the same cipher doing. That's random, right? They had to have planned that. But no, he came in and he fucking. I gotta play it back. Right here. Yeah, I'm gonna play it back to right here. I suck at picking out where to play it back from, but he came in hard as fuck.
Watch me hop on this shit and go bonkers. Screaming fuck the world with no condom. Life's a bitch, I just pray she swallows. I'm too cocky like easy conscious. Niggas rocking with me like Nirvana. I go dumb motherfucker, blind bitch, let's be honest. I'm already the hottest. You're dealing with a fucking monster. Shatta, blocka, red dot on you like Alibaba. Suck my dick, I suck on your tatas. Goo goo gaga.
Bro, like this flow is so hard. This flow is hard as fuck, bro. And I've heard this guy before. He's nasty. He's definitely got some nice fucking. I want to say, wasn't he the one who also had some diss tracks with? Who was it? Who was he dissing? Who did he have some diss tracks with? It wasn't Screwface, was it? Was it Screwface that he had beef with? Let me know if I could be wrong, but no, I think that's where I first heard of him, is from the beef. I think it was Screw, but no, ever since that, like I said, he's got some fire wordplay, some fire bars, and he goes hard.
Already the hottest. You're dealing with a fucking monster. Shatta, blocka, red dot on you like Alibaba. Suck my dick, I suck on your tatas. Goo goo gaga. Wear my baba, the baby bada. If I had a wish, I would fuck Rihanna. Foxy Brown, get Il Nana. Blindsight, this beat is fire. Here go Grizzy on Twitter wildin'. Report my page for talking violent like bitches ain't got they pussy smiling on my timeline. I'm the problem? Okay, bye. See you next time. I'm not no role model or your rabbi. I'm just Tony, say hello to the bad guy. Jesus flow, y'all just got baptized.
Oh man, that part where he's like, you know, he got, I don't know if this is true, but you know, he got reported on, I think he said Twitter, and it's the point of people being mad at him is why he got, if I heard this correctly, don't get me wrong, this is all from the verse, but to me what he just explained was people were mad at him for something he didn't do on Twitter, and he got banned for it because they were posting on his timeline. Let me know if that's true, but I don't know. That seems a little fucked up.
Talking violent like bitches ain't got they pussy smiling on my timeline. I'm the problem? Okay, bye. See you next time. I'm not no role model or your rabbi. I'm just Tony, say hello to the bad guy. Jesus flow, y'all just got baptized.
I like that. So a lot of people think that artists, and this is like a big discussion that happened, I want to say, I actually don't remember what artist it was, but it was a big, you know, kind of mainstream artist who has said something along these lines before, but they were like, and I totally agree with it, it's artists or people that are famous should not be your role model. They shouldn't, because of the fact that they are literally being, and don't get me wrong, most of the people that are famous and that are role models are being bought out. You know what I mean? So you can't really base what you want to be on their on what they're doing, because they're bought, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So him saying, you know, he's not your role model, he's not, you know, he's not trying to be like don't look up to him. You know, he's just being himself. He's just doing what he's doing, you know? And that's it. That's, be yourself is basically what he's saying. And I love that. I fucking love it. It's so true, and so many people try and have that certain role model that's, you know, famous just because they have a lot of money. That's, I guarantee you, the number one point. But it's not worth it. You know, you gotta be yourself. And that right there, that bar was dope.
Tony say hello to the bad guy, Jesus flow, y'all just got baptized.
Crazy mask guy checking in. Blind guy said we're wrecking it. Now have you ever heard of me? You say my mask spurred you to flee. Don't blame me for your lack of elegance. And not the bone, you don't pack intelligence. And when you yap, everybody sees you dead to touch your relevance. Boy, you lacking common sense. Choke on your words and soon you'll swerve to recompense. Never did you get it, all the nerves I struck were making dents. Looking in the mirror, the plaster face had you fake repent. Look me in the eye so you can't claim pretense. Now you see the monster inside, and he's hotter than your average guy. Can you look this weirdo straight in his eye? Claim he's hiding from your miserable thighs. I was always right here, never hid a disguise. And the blinds are clear, no excuse to you guys. So you finally get to see the hidden message in me. I think I'll start grilling spear of all the villains who are doubting we steam.
Wait, is that the first time he ever unmasked? Or is that actually him unmasking? Or is I'm totally, I think that's my first time ever hearing that man's music. So I don't know. I don't know. Is he like just, was that his unmasking right there? Or I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Is that like a great moment? Or is he kind of just like upset because people are like, I don't know, the attitude I got from the verse was just so everywhere, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it felt to me that he was angry at his fans, but also angry at himself, and that's the reason why he unmasked. And then he's like, meet the man behind the mirror. And I don't know like I said, I don't know anything. I'm just trying to put this together from the verse. Let me hear that one more time, because I don't know. I'm so confused. Hold on.
Guys said we're wrecking it. Now have you ever heard of me? You say my mask spurred you to flee. Don't blame me for your lack of elegance. And not the bone, you don't pack intelligence. And when you yap, everybody sees you dead to touch your relevance. Boy, you lacking common sense. Choke on your words and soon you'll swerve to recompense. Never did you get it, all the nerves I struck were making dents. Looking in the mirror, the plaster face had you fake repent. Look me in.
Yes, that right there is telling me that he's talking about the people who just bash on him for wearing a mask. You know, and him basically saying, you know, like, look at yourself. You know, I may have gotten on your nerves with some words he said or whatever, but you're sitting here just bashing me in the comments for what? You know? I don't know. Is he... That's definitely what I'm getting. That is definitely what I'm getting. But the unmasking part, like I said, it's just... I totally get, like... He's mad at the fans, but he's also mad at, you know, himself at the same point. You know? For... I could be wrong, but wearing the mask so long? Let me know. This is definitely a very interesting verse. I will say that.
Mirror the plaster face had you fake repent. Look me in the eye so you can't claim pretense. Now you see the monster inside, and he's hotter than your average guy. Can you look this weirdo straight in his eye? Claim he's hiding from your miserable thighs. I was always right here, never hid a disguise. And the blinds are clear, no excuse to you guys. So you finally get to see the hidden message in me. I think I'll start grilling spear of all the villains who are doubting we steam.
It's the truth, killing niggas with the moves. Hey, get on my way, get.
So he's definitely confident in himself. But I do have to say, I think I'm totally, you know, I don't know if he feels like I said, he wore the mask too long. Like, that's what he's kind of upset at himself for. But I definitely, he's given me the vibe of he's just straight upset. You know, but yeah, let me know if this was his unmasking. I'm definitely interested in that.
I think I'll start grilling spear of all the villains who are doubting we steam.
It's the truth, killing niggas with the moves. Hey, get on my way, get triggered R2. Hey, get on my place, gotta put my shit on mute. Hey, missile catch Iron Man, will catch me in a suit. I don't care about none of y'all foo raps. New dude when they act like you paid to the max. Matter of fact, I eat rappers like you low taste. They be cornier than the shit that I take after that. Oh damn, I'm the woman, bring the heat, the pants so we can make grand. See defeat, you can't even believe, man. They don't want the beat, they're playing. I got the East End in the back. I'ma break your teeth, your taste stand on the back. Like a person who put the damn plague on the map. And I'm coming for blood, coming for all the above. I'm bringing all of my G's here, that's a gaze in the gap.
I would just say her flow is nasty. I want to say this is probably my second favorite flow so far. Straight up, she is killing this shit. She is killing that shit, bro. Wow, I did not expect this. Did not expect this. Wow, hearing this after the last one is just like so different. This flow just dominates, honestly.
Like low taste, they be cornier than the shit that I take after that. Hot damn, I'm the woman. Bring the heat, the pants, so we can make grand. See defeat, you can't even believe, man. They don't want the beat, they're playing. I got the East End in the back. I'ma break your teeth, your taste stand on the back. Like a person who put the damn plague on the map. And I'm coming for blood, coming for all the above. I'm bringing all of my G's here, that's a gaze in the Gatsb. Yeah, I be with a Gatsb. Don't believe me? You can ask Gatsby. I got them leaving speed and dry heat, but whenever they speak.
Bro, the G bar with the, she know where the Gatsby as Gatsby, like, bro, she's got some wordplay. She is killing this shit. Holy fuck. I did not expect this. This has definitely got to be, yeah, I think number 2. I think number 2 best verse on this so far. Holy shit. DK's definitely got the first for me, but this is definitely second.
They don't want the beat, they're playing. I got the East End in the back. I'ma break your teeth, your taste stand on the back. Like a person who
I got the East End and the bat. Easton bats, like,
put the damn plague on the map. And I'm coming for blood, coming for all the above. I'm bringing all of my G's here, that's a gaze in the Gatsb. Yeah, I be with a Gatsby. Don't believe me? You can ask Gatsby. I got them leaving speed and dry heat, but whenever they speak to me, they can't act naturally, cause I'm a goddess. Anything for hood, I'm robbing. Wish a bird would, that's a very good robin. No to the host till I'm popping. Bag on my blindside. Should I shoot the target?
Oh shit, yo, it's time for Crypt. When a rabbit tend to get a bit violent. Punchlines all filled with crying men, cause they get a piece of the neck like a violin. I'm just kidding, dog.
Yo, like I said, Crypt is probably my favorite out of all these artists. He goes hard every time. He has sad songs. He has every song, every type of song, you know. And he can rap super fast, and you can still understand him. He's just versatile as a motherfucker, you know. And I feel he's super underrated. But that was a dope ass fucking bar. I gotta hear that at your neck like a violin, bro. Like,
you lick punchlines all filled with crying men, cause they get a piece of the neck like a violin. I'm just kidding, dog. I don't need a nog. I just wait for my fist to get involved. All these rappers that jabber ain't got no hands, like the walk-in wall they dance. Bitch, I'm a boss. He's some direct.
Jabberwockies, bro. Yo, hold up.
No, I just wait for my fist to get involved. All these rappers that jabber ain't got no hands, like the walk-in wall they dance. Bitch, I'm a boss. He's some directions you lost. Run up on me, get dropped. I'm the fucking headliner and opening act. You feeling the gas like floss. My God, like the guy from Babylon. Not Peter, not Luke, not Paul, not John. You can babble on and on and on and on and on, but I'm not the one you should cross. Time to unload this madness. If you got the green, then I'm a jacket. If you rockin' my boat, then I'm taking your waves like Tiger. I'm snagging the masters. Yeah, I'm a K-I-double-L-E to the R. Critics won't get off my dick cause I just give it too hard. Cause they like it when it's people wanting me to have bars like it's 1929 and prohibitions of force.
Oh man, that they won't give it off my dick because I'm giving it too hard. I like that. That was dope. I do want to say he didn't go as hard as I thought he would. That's 100%. I've heard way better from Crypt. So definitely still DK and then Lex. But I will say he's probably my third. I haven't heard Blindsight yet, but he's probably my third. Is Blindsight going last? That's usually what happens. Usually the one, you know, who starts the cipher has the last one. That's what I'm guessing. But like I said, Crypt didn't go as hard as I thought he would. He still went hard, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, he has a lot more potential than that. There's no doubt.
Have bars like it's 1929 and prohibitions of force.
This is about to finish, I'm just getting started. Everybody brought their hardest, and now it's my turn to take the shit the farthest and show you that we are not underrated artists. Flipping that hashtag, rated under, hardly stable house of cards. Aces hold their weight, raising up the bar. Labels taking margins, make them meet their hearts, and then left all the way to the bank. I was that poor kid, couldn't afford trips, losing my eyesight on top of that horse shit. Honestly, it never stopped me from living the best life I ever lived without vision. Psychology behind the stigma is pending on how my mind handles a world that I barely can see. It's gonna feel sort of empty, faces looking blurry, don't seem to see a thing. And I'm gonna put together an arsenal of savage, bone-crushing carnivores, heart of stone, cemented on your feet, it'd be hard to float. Artichoke as you're breathing in the covered in particles. Cocktail from the bar, let's bra. I brought hell, it's a party, y'all. Stay tuned when you're rocking in a charted song and make room for atomic bomb.
Hold up, let me play that. I gotta hear that Stigma line again. That I want to say that was way deeper than I was thinking. It had to have been. There's no way it was just that quick. It had to have gone way deeper than I'm thinking. Hold on.
It's my turn to take the shit the farthest and show you that we are not underrated artists. Flipping that hashtag, rated under, hardly stable house of cards. Aces hold their weight, raising up the bar. Labels taking margins, making meet their hearts, and then left on the way to the bank. I was that poor kid, couldn't afford trips, losing my eyesight on top of that horse shit. Honestly, it never stopped me from living the best life I ever lived without vision psychology.
Like that right, that's gotta give you know motivation. That right there is just incredible. You know, being the poor kid, being the one who could never afford anything, being the one who is never able to do this because, you know, you didn't have the right stuff, or you know what I mean, just always being left behind and left out because you weren't as good as everyone else. You know what I mean? I've been there. We've all been there. But on top of that, he's like, plus being almost like, I'm pretty sure he's almost blind. He's not completely blind, but he's like pretty much there. I'm pretty sure I've heard. But still, like, that's rough, you know. That on top of, you know, everything else. But yet he still didn't give up. He still didn't, you know, just quit. He just kept going and lived his life how he would have anyway. You know, like, that is motivational as a motherfucker. And if that doesn't make you want to go and, you know, go out and try for your dreams, then you got the wrong mindset. I'm gonna just say that right now. That right there is motivational as a motherfucker. I still want to hear the Stigma bar though. I'm still thinking I'm thinking way too little of, you know. I think it's got to be deeper than I'm thinking.
Worse shit, honestly, it never stopped me from living the best life I ever lived without vision. Psychology behind the stigma is pending on how my mind handles a world that I barely can see. It's gonna feel sort of empty, faces looking blurry, don't seem to see a thing.
Like that. Okay, so maybe it's got to connect to the whole thing right there, you know? It's got to. The only thing I can really think of is him basically saying, since he, you know, how he can't see the world around him, he doesn't see all the shitty shit happening every single day, so it doesn't want to stop him from grinding. Because that, honestly, that's a lot of what stops people from grinding, is all the shitty everything around you that you see that's just shit. You know, it just does not give you motivation. So maybe that's what he's talking about also. Like I said, he said he sees blurry faces, can't really see, you know, so he doesn't see people if they're, you know, if we go out, we see people making fun of us right in our face. That right there, him not being able to see that doesn't put an effect on him, you know? I don't know if that's really what he's talking about, but it also is a really good, like, you know, it's like looking at the bright side. Like, I want to say that's exactly what he's doing in that bar, is just looking at the bright side. Like, yeah, he's almost blind, but he doesn't get to see the shitty shit happening around the world, so he doesn't focus on that. And he doesn't get to see, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too deep now. I don't know. Let me know if I'm reaching there. I don't know, though. It definitely feels like that's what he's talking about.
The world that I barely can see, it's gonna feel sort of empty, faces looking blurry, don't seem to see a thing. And I'm gonna put together an arsenal of savage, bone-crushing carnivores, heart of stone, cemented on your feet, it'd be hard to float. Artichoke as you're breathing in the covered in particles. Cocktail from the bar, let's bra. I brought hell, it's a party, y'all. Stay tuned when you're rocking in a charted song and make room for atomic bomb.
Wait. No, that is it. Also, did Blindsight make the beat? Because I'm pretty sure someone in here said that Blindsight, this was a dope beat. So, did Blindsight make the beat? It was a hard-ass beat, there's no doubt. But, yeah, that was definitely dope. I do want to say, for my verses, my top 3 verses in this, it's definitely got to go DK, Lex, probably Grizzy or Crypt after. Grizzy or Crypt. I gotta say one of those two was number 3 for me. But no, DK, he killed. I want to say this was definitely my favorite verse I've heard from him. Lex, I've never heard her before, but she absolutely killed this. Her flow was, it kind of reminded me, I don't know, just more old schoolish, you know? But it was definitely dope, and it's honestly a great thing that Blindsight is doing. I love ciphers. Ciphers give a whole bunch of opportunities for a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, I don't know. I just love ciphers. Ciphers are dope. So yeah, mad props to Blindsight for setting this all up. And yeah, like I said, it was just straight fire. But with all that being said, that's going to be the reaction to Blindsight Cypher featuring Crypt, Grizzy Hendrix, Lex Bratcher, DK Rap Artist, Gatsb, Skeem, Blindsight, and more. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate all the feedback and all the support. It really means a lot. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that sub button. It would really help me out. Please hit that notification bell to see when I upload. I try to upload at least 5 times a week. I hope you all have a beautiful day/night. Much love, and peace out.